My name is Kathy. Welcome to my Christian life. God bless you. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. And just, I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing all right. I've been losing weight, so that's a good thing. But my stomach, I've lost weight everywhere else except my stomach. My stomach is the only place it won't. Galaxy, hi baby. Mwah, I love you. My stomach is the one place that I'm having trouble losing. But I wanted you guys to see. Hi, Alex. Like my new outfit? What do you guys think? This is the back. And this is the front. You guys like it? I know, off the shoulders. But yeah, my stomach, they still don't know what's wrong with it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Pretty good. How about you? I'm all right. Oh, I've been well. Oh my gosh, what happened? What happened to your foot? And that's what I said. Ouch. Are you all right, Alex? Yeah, I know what gout is. Thank you. But still, that still gotta hurt. I have I have a family member that has gout. I just my family is we we just need prayer. That's all I can say. Thank you. I just, that's all I can say. But I don't know if any of you guys saw my last video. So I'm just going to fill you guys in a little bit. If you guys ever need someone to talk to, someone that you need to vent to, or, you know, let people know where you are, um, text 988 if you're in the United States. But if you're outside, you can text 211 and they will be able to help you with counseling, uh, a safe place for you to go. They will be able to help you. And I just feel that I really need to get that out there because there is way too much negativity and just bad, just bad. And I want my channel to be light and hope and to let you know that you're safe to be who you are. So please, if you need help, if you need a reminder of how important and how amazing you are, please, please don't stop talking. Use your voice no matter what. Please. And text 988. And if you're outside of Missouri, you can text 211 and they will help you. They will stay on the phone with you as long as you need them. So please, please remember that each and every one of you matters so much to this world. All the material stuff can be replaced, but you are one of a kind and you cannot be replaced. And you are worth saving. Even if you don't see it, we all see it. And you are worth it. And you are enough to this world and to everybody around you. You are loved. You are wanted. You are accepted. And you are enough no matter what. So please, don't ever stop using your voice. Always use your voice. It's all right. God loves you too. Kathy, you're one of the nicest people I've met. I found God thanks to you. Yes. Thank you, Alex. And thank you, Galaxy. Thank you, guys. So are you. So are you, sweetheart. I know. You're worth it. He gives us this struggling so that we can provide it. Yep. By the way, that troll used his real name in, in his username, so we just reported him. Thank you. Out. I love you guys. This will hurt a little. Parent, okay. Listen, I've been having an affair with your wife for a while now. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. We just got to pray for him. We're human. We're not perfect. We're not Jesus. We just got to pray for him. Yep. The devil doesn't like it when I talk about God and I talk about hope and love. The devil doesn't like it. So he sends people to try to get it to stop. But yes, I do have a GoFundMe. Yes. It's right there in my file. Like when you come on to my live, when you come on to my channel, it's right there. So if you can donate, I would really appreciate it. If you can't, that's okay. Just share it. That's all I ask. If you can't donate, that is 100% fine. Just share it. But let me know what you think about my channel, good or bad. Just be honest. That's all I ask. And no foul language. Be honest and no foul language. That's fine. No, you guys do. Kathy, I want you to know I love you and may God bless you. Thank you, Alex. Same to you. Are you all right? If you need to go, it's okay. I don't mind. Because remember, I'm not alone. I have Jesus. I'm all right. Yeah. His foot is in pain. I'm so sorry that you're in pain, Alex. God, if it'll be your will, please help Alex. Please make the alpha gout go away and let him feel no pain. And Lord, give him the strength to endure it. And God, please be with him and let him know he matters, just like each and every one of his enemies matters. Please find them wherever they may be, and make sure they're safe, warm, and clothed, and food in their stomachs. God, I thank you for each and every one of them. Lord, I thank you for all of my enemies and all the ones that have torn me apart. I thank you for them. And I'm learning to forgive all of them. I have forgave some, and I'm working on the other. But God, thank you for helping me. But I do not forget how bad they have hurt me. But I ask you to forgive my enemies and to protect them. I know you stand for me, so I know no weapon forged against the devil will prosper. God, I thank you for each and every one that you have sent my way. And I thank you for all of them. And no matter who you send in my life, please let me bring them hope and light. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you. Yep. Amen. Thank you, Kathy. That was beautiful. Thank you to Gloom. Thanks. You're welcome. I just I just don't want you to be in any pain, Alex. I wish there was something I can do to help. I just I get anxious because I freeze up. I don't my problem is it's not that I don't know how to talk. It's just I don't always know how to say what I feel. I don't always know how to put it into words. And so I have these moments where you see me freeze. I appreciate that, Kathy. But honestly, hearing you care as much as you do is helping, is help enough. Thanks, Alex. I know some of you guys always kind of wondered. Don't worry, Kathy, you sound nice to me. Thank you. I just sometimes I freeze because I really don't. I really don't know how to put it because I don't want to offend anybody, but I don't want to sound like I don't have my own opinion. And it's just it just frustrates me. Like like my pastor, he was right. He's right when he said Sunday. He said we got in the churches, we got two faces. We got the face of God, the worship, the love, the praise, Then we have the face of the devil, of the snake and the scorpion. The one, just like, no, no. And the question he asked, a lot of the people in our church really didn't know how to answer him because he asked, what face do you think if you step back and you look at your face where it is right now, what type of face do you think you would be? The face of the lion and the lamb that represents God and hope, or the snake and the scorpion that represents the devil? In your faith, where would you be? If you had to take a step back, would you be with the lion and the lamb in your faith? Or would you be with the snake and the scorpion? And half of my church really could not answer that. They're like, they're sitting there like this the whole time. And he preached about different things as well. But they came up to my pastor, both of my pastors. And half of them said, some of them said the lamb and the lion. And the other one, it was just like, so my pastor and then prayed for them all. Because to have that many people in a church, we had, from what Emma said, last Sunday, we had 70 people in the church. 75. How much was it? Wasn't it 70?
75.
75 people. 75 people in the church. And only a few of them, look, they couldn't answer them.
What?
When the pastor asked, which symbol would you be in your faith? The lamb or the snake? Like one side chose the lamb and the other side, that there was.
I'm not gonna answer that.
No, if you looked at your faith right now, the walk with your faith.
Probably be neutral.
See, that's the same of the people in our church.
Because half of me isn't like a bad snake, it's like the good snake, like garden snake.
No, I know, but that's the same pretty much answer they got from people in the church.
Because when it comes to my friends and stuff, and you pick on my friends, let's just say you'll get a warhog. Warhog and a nuke at your house.
Yeah. But
when it comes to my friends, I'm a lamb.
Yeah, but from where you are right now,
and also in my faith.
Yeah, see that no one can answer that.
When I talk to Jesus in my dream, because sometimes I have dreams where I'm talking to Jesus.
I do too.
I'm always playing around with him. Yeah. We're always just joking around. It's just like it's just like he's like one of my friends of now. He knows he knows everything. But
he likes to hear you talk. But isn't that weird that some of our church really can't answer that. They're like you. They're like in between.
Because some part of me is because actually
it still needs to
about it. There ain't no way there's no way some people have to at least have part of a snake in them, no matter what you are.
Yes.
All right, I'll be right in here.
Okay. But seriously, not all of my church, out of 75 people in my church, only maybe 6 could honestly answer that question. And all the question was, if you took a step back and you had to see where your walk in faith is, would you be the lion and the lamb, or would you be the snake and the scorpion? If you had to, look, where would you be? There should be more of the lion and the lamb, and we should have 0 on the snake and the scorpion. But for the only way that can happen is we need to practice what we preach in church. God says, feed the homeless, take care of the sick, heal the broken, and find the lost. That's what God says. So why aren't we doing that? What's stopping us? Seriously, what's stopping us? Ourselves. We are stopping ourselves from getting closer to the Father because we want to hang on to our material life. We want to put idols and people above the Father. When God says, do not put an idol or anything above me, I am a jealous God. Oh, thank you. Lovely shirt you're wearing, Kathy. Sorry I haven't been on here for a minute. It's okay. Hi, Kathy. Hi. Sometimes a pastor can make a devil face with a lion's mask. My past pastor stole a bunch of money from us. The devil could be right in front of you, but you'd never know. Go with Christ always. Amen. I would be the lamb. Same here. Old Testament. Awesome. Yep. No, I understand how you feel. And a lot of people felt like that before they came to my church. I'm not kidding you. A lot of people had that same mortality, thinking, oh no, he might be the devil. A lot of people said that. But I'll be the first one to tell you, I've been to a church like that. And I walked the heck out. Because when I walked into this church, I don't remember exactly where it was, but I remember walking into a church and I remember feeling all of my hair in the back of my neck stood up, and I did not feel comfortable in this church. I mean, I wanted to get the heck out. I was looking for the exit. And that's when my grandma said, that's God's way of telling you you're walking into the devil's house. So walk out. I walked out. I got out of that church. But when I found Life Church, I didn't feel like that. It felt like I was already home, like I was supposed to be there. It was like I was walking into my grandma's home. That's how I felt. And other people that have been coming to Life Church, they have said the exact same thing. It's like walking into the most beautiful place that I've ever been when I was a kid. It's like walking into that again. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people that have come to Life Church, and I've asked them, What do you feel when you walk into Life Church? You know, what is it? Do you feel excited and like, yes? Or, you know, oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. You know, like that. And you know what they always say to me? I feel like I'm home. Like I just walked into my home. And that is the way church needs to be. You need to be able to walk into a church and just feel just love, compassion, just love for who you are because you matter. And that is a church of God. But if you walk up in a church and the hair in the back of your neck is standing up and you get a really bad gut feeling, walk out of that church. Because that's not a church of God. If you walk up in a church and you get this most warm, loving, just, oh my gosh, I just want to be here forever, that is the church of God. And my grandma's never been wrong. And she's been gone for how many years, Mom? 20-something years. My grandma has been with Jesus. And I have relied on that feeling. And when I walked into Life Church, I don't want to leave that church. God is in that church. Oh, honey, that's my church. We have a congregation, but the minute you come into my church, the minute you walk in, you are already in the church. You're already a member of the congregation. You are already a member of that family. And you are treated like family. My mother can speak for it. They will help you. They will guide you. They will call you in the middle of the night if you ask them to. If you call them up and say, look, I need somebody to talk to. Please, I know this. They will put aside and they will come for you to help you, to lift you up, because that's what church is supposed to do. We're supposed to lift each other up. We're supposed to love each other. We're supposed to help our children grow. I promise you, if you ever come to my church, Life Church in Houston, Missouri, you're never going to want to leave it. It is amazing. It is amazing. It's amazing. Yes. And that's how Life Church is. Thank you. My grandma, when I was little, I was bullied a lot because I was what society and the government calls. I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. And what that means is I can learn. I have to do it way different than everybody else. And the town I live in, unfortunately, they were very cruel to kids like me. And my grandma knew that. So she read me a story, David and Goliath, because she knew of what I would have to face when I got a little bit older and I understood a little bit more. And you know, that story saved my life I don't know how many times. And I thank God every day that my grandma read that story to me. Did it hurt when they made fun? Oh, yes. Yes, it did. There's still scars that you can't see, but trust me, they're there. And they're not going away. But because of my grandma loving me and letting me know that I matter and telling me how important I am to God, I really don't think I would be the person today that I am without my grandma and my mom and God. I honestly don't. I honestly don't. I really don't know the type of person I would have became. To be honest, I don't think I would have ever made it this far because of all the pain and trauma. And with that story, David and Goliath, I hung on to it because at the time I was still processing everything what was going on and why they were bullying me, why I didn't have that many friends, why I didn't really understand why. I was still a kid, so my brain was like trying to process everything, and it was just a dark time for me, and that story was my light. That story was my fresh breath air, that it's going to be okay. Because look, David took down Goliath with one stone. And if he can do that with God, imagine what I can do with God. And that was my light. That was my passion, but it was my what's that word? That was like, if I needed to be reminded that I mattered, that was the story I went to. David and Goliath. That was my come on, you got this. Remember, David took down Goliath with God. Imagine what you're going to be doing with God. And that helped. That helped more than I can understand. And I think that's why my grandma told me that story, because the town I live in, the way I explain it, and this is just how I feel about my town. It doesn't mean my town is all nothing but evil. I mean, yes, there is evil in my town, but there's evil everywhere. But the way I explain how I feel about my town, when a lot of people ask me, is, the song by Reba McEntire, "The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, they hung an innocent man"? That's how I explain my town. Because my town, it was founded on slavery, and they kept that. And you either had to have three things. You either had to have money, know the right people, and have the right clothes, and play basketball, football, and softball, or track. Those things. Those things. If you didn't have any of that, or cheerleading, then you were pretty much, Lord, let me make it through. That's just how my school was. If you weren't a cheerleader, basketball, baseball, or football, or track, and you didn't know the right people, meaning you didn't know the forefathers of the town, their family, their bloodline, and you didn't fit in with their culture, you either got bullied or you became a drug addict. Or you became a Christian that everybody feared. It just pretty much depending on who you are. And see, my family, yeah. No. My mom worked at the bar, and they automatically labeled me as trash. Anybody that worked at a bar in Licking or in Houston, their kids were all automatically. It was bad. It was bad. And it didn't matter how nice I was or how kind I was, or I was the one that they attacked because I won't fight back. And they know that. But they also know that I have a heart of gold. So that just makes me a more target. So yeah, I was... Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't perfect. No. I was a kid just like everybody else. But I was never a monster to other kids. I took care of kids. I stood up for kids. I never hurt them. But that's more than I can say for Texas County. But yeah, that's how I explain Texas County. I looked through my messages on here and I saw a couple of you guys asked. That's how I explain Texas County. The night the lights went out in Georgia, when they hung an innocent man. We had a black bus driver, but there's a debate. Some people in Texas County say they killed him and they hung him in a tree and wrote KKK in their yard and chased his wife and kids out. Yeah, I believe that. I can see Texas County doing that. And other people say that he committed suicide because he cheated on his wife and he didn't want to face up to it. I say the first one. The second one is just a cover-up. The reason I say that is because there's been too many deaths in Texas County that just it's not what they're saying it is. Way too many. No, I'm not. That's a good question. Oh, how? If there's, I'm not afraid. Okay, no. I am scared of the Texas County Police Department. Don't get me wrong, I am. But I will stand up for my family and I will stand up for innocent people. But do I get... Yes, I do. Mom, do I get scared if I see a lot of Texas County?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Even if we're not doing any, even if they're just like going by, I do. I get scared. We could be in Rolla and a cop going by us and I'm like this. It doesn't matter if it's Texas County, it don't matter. I am afraid of cops. state trooper, highway patrol. It does not matter. But I'm more scared of Texas County than I am of Phelps or Salem. And this is why. Because Texas County has a tendency of being trigger happy. And it's been proven. So, yes, it's not just, no. It's Phelps, it's Pulaski, it's Dent, it's Salem, it's all of them. All the counties around Texas County, they're cops. I'm scared to death of them. And being in my family, you kind of have to get used to them. What? Yeah. I remember you. Yep. It's okay. You were hurt for no reason. Kids be mischievous. You were just growing up. Yep. How do you feel about people killed by ICE? See, you're not the only person that has asked me about that. I say we need to find better solutions and still get the job done. I'm not saying not to do their job. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we should have better solutions. That's all.
And we should have more trained people instead of just people who just go off of their instincts.
And people shouldn't get out in the middle of the road and protest against them while they do their job. I don't mind foreign people coming over, but by God, they can use my front door.
Yep. They will.
I have to use theirs.
Take you to jail for the 3 days. Say you are drunk, even though you are. I know, yeah, special needs. Then release you 3 days later, saying sorry. What? I agree. Yeah, I know.
That's just basically just stupid.
Hey,
but no,
you walk around with a sign on you.
But I mean, like when you're
the cop.
That's what disabled or special needs.
Yeah, that's what
how are they supposed to know? Because you know what?
That's what we're saying, Mom.
Across people that are.
That's what we're saying.
They're out of this world.
You can just check
That's what we're saying. We're saying. What I'm saying is they should ask.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's the first thing they should ask. Are you special needs?
And what if they say yes and they're not?
They can. I mean, I'm saying they should have training on it so they know the difference between special needs and a person that's not.
Debbie?
Who has psychology 102.
And they don't think you're special needs at all.
Yeah, I know.
Because you have such a broad vocabulary.
Yep.
You're very open and
I know.
Reachable. And people don't think that at all.
No, when cops see me, they're like, "You're not special needs," and I'm like, "Sir, yes, I am. Look me up right now." They're like,
just look. Yeah, that's
I'm
exactly
like,
what I mean.
Just type in my date of birth. 0709-1986. There you go.
I hope that
I would just say. I would just make them look me up first instead of just ask, because put it on your not your medical.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
I'm on
Hey,
YouTube,
Lauren.
so get on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Get on YouTube. I'm on YouTube.
Get on
Where's
what?
What?
he at?
But he should be in the back room.
Oh, well, there was this white dog outside.
He left Jesse outside.
No, I just left Jeffy out. I'm sorry.
Mom,
Sorry.
my mom left him out.
So they should put it to where they can see if you're
This is my
special
nephew.
need. They should make it to where they can see like your medical records when it comes to like needing special ed. When they look up your name. They should make it that way, so.
I agree.
I don't want him to know my medical record.
No, not your whole
I don't
medical.
want him to know your medical record either.
Not your
I mean
whole.
the entire one. I mean like just only if
The-
you're special needs.
If
or
you're
not.
LD, if
Why?
you're special needs, so they
What
know.
are you doing that made them
Like if you're like
stop and arrest you?
like for
Something
example if
that
you're like
gives them
drunk.
probable cause to think that you may be dangerous or about to commit a crime. That's when they stop. So now, if you're LD or not, you're doing something that looks suspicious or that may or may not be the start of a crime. They've got to stop. It's their job.
Yes, but they don't have to be aggressive. That's what I'm saying. They don't have to be an asshole. Excuse
Well,
my French.
If
They
you
don't.
had- if you had-
French.
I'm not saying they're all right, but I'm saying
I mean, yeah,
if you
stop
had to
and
go out
look.
every day and you never knew if that man who's pulling a cigarette out of his pocket or that kid that's pulling a sucker out of his pocket, how do you know they're not pulling out a gun? Or a
No,
knife
I
or
understand.
every day of
Yeah.
their lives. Some of them are good with it. They take it on the chin and they try. Some of them aren't.
I'm saying that they need better social.
They're not out there to make friends. They're out there to keep us safe.
Yeah,
But like
they need to be a
should make
human
But they should make it to where both the police
in the
can
community.
agree with the like. For example, like
A lot of them
one of the
try.
guys said, one guy said
I
the
agree.
rulers should be in agreement with the ruled.
Nice
the
job, young
rules.
man. That's awesome. You can realize that at a young age. Police aren't your friends. Make sure you stand up for your American rights.
I agree with that right there.
Right on. Yes.
I know my
yes.
I know my first 10 amendments.
What is
Freedom of speech,
Mhm.
religion, and press, assembly, and then right to bear arms for militias. Third one. Isn't that
I always
I don't
forget
know.
that one. Hey,
what
guys.
protects you from double jeopardy?
Guys,
I know not intend or give the states and the people their rights.
Mhm.
which one is number 3?
Hang on,
Can you help us out?
I got a thing.
Yeah, but guys, I want you guys to know that you can stand up for your rights too, because you matter. And what you believe does count and does matter and make a difference in this world. See, I made this website, this YouTube, so we can come together as people. Come together as God's children, because God's children is all over the world. So if we can come together.
Oh, I know now. I
What?
remember. It's to protect us from that we don't have to quarter soldiers during normal
War.
time. I mean during peace.
Mhm.
Fourth is protects us from unlawful searches. Pretty much the fifth one
What's the fifth one?
is I'm just going to read it. Some of it. No person shall be held to answer for a capital
Offense.
or other infamous crime unless on a presentment or inclement of a grand jury, except in cases arising in the land or naval forces or in the militia
Of murder.
when
Yeah.
a militia's army.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When
Wow.
in actual services in time of war or public dangers.
Yeah.
There's more, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna read it all.
But how do you feel about people? Like, did you hear about what's going on in Europe right now?
Well, we're
They're
bombing.
no. They're actually arresting people. They did. They arrested someone not too long ago. Our church was talking about it, and they put him in jail because he was actively praying.
Oh yeah, back then in the Soviet times.
Yep.
When they used to just be just like, you're going to prisons. I mean jail since you believe in God.
You know they're trying to bring that back.
I believe that it was stupid.
I do. Yeah.
Because
half of their country was built on believing in God.
Because our First Amendment here, freedom of speech and religion.
Yep.
And
yeah, don't have to house them. Yeah, that's right. Dang, this kid knows the Constitution better than most cops.
We had to
yes, he does.
We had to learn it. The Bill of Rights was made because anti-federalists wanted more protection.
Yep.
Than the Constitution said. Well, the Federalists said it protected you well enough. No,
it didn't. It only protected the wealth. It didn't protect us.
And what I like about the preamble.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common events, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and prosperity. Do ordain and establish this concept for the United States of America.
So anywhere in there,
it pretty much says, like, we'll protect this Constitution protects our freedom.
Yeah.
Domestic tranquility is like
with your word after. Does that say that we won't protect people of different color?
Here it don't.
No.
Because
it's for everyone.
Because at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was only to white men.
Mm-hmm.
Why I say men is because back then women didn't even get a say.
No.
Voting? No.
Having babies?
Houses? That was only if you were single.
If you're lucky, yeah.
No, you can't own it.
No.
The only pretty much you had to provide for the entire family when you're home and teach the kids.
You had to have babies and clean and cook. Those were the only two things when that was. And I'm sorry, but that's sad.
Fun fact.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, Tom. John Adams was the actual first and last federal president. Federalist president.
I did not know
because because there was a Federalist and Democratic Republican Party, and then all the way to after James Monroe, which he was the guy of Era of Good Feelings. Another fun fact: he ran unopposed because he was because no one didn't like him. He was a very likable guy. And after that, there was no Federalists, and then
I didn't know that.
And then it split yet again. Andrew Jackson and John Quincy Adams and Henry Clay all pretty much split into three different parties.
Yep.
Henry Clay was was part of the Whigs. And John Quincy Adams was he was on the what they call it, it's National Republicans. And Andrew Jackson, he was popular, but he was very strict.
Yep.
And he wanted a limited government, and so his side became known as Democrats. Which, another fun fact, the Democrats today can tie their roots back to then. That time. When Andrew Jackson decided to split off, he made this stupid system, that I hate, called the spoil system. No, I actually think it's irrelevant. That is irrelevant. Called the spoil system. Pretty much said, if you help me, you get a government job, which I believe is just corrupt. That's just irrelevant and stupid. Like, but most people just like, oh, since he's offering government jobs, I'm gonna help him. So we won 7th president. And well, another thing that was stupid.
That word.
Or dumb.
Okay. Here's a question.
Hang on. Was when John Quincy Adams, before Andrew Jackson was president, that in 1824, Andrew Jackson won popular votes, but it had to go to the Senate, the House, Congress, to get it talking to.
What?
And Henry Clay used that to promote him
What
in the
president?
House.
Go ahead.
Then a little later, John Quincy Adams named Henry Clay Secretary of State. People called that the corrupt bargaining.
Yep. What president took the first stand against racial discrimination?
So, actually, it wasn't a president.
Yes,
at
it
all.
was.
Lincoln.
Yeah,
President Lincoln.
yeah, I know
But
that.
right after President Lincoln,
but
what?
before that, there was a guy who just said the South shouldn't have slaves, and
That was John F. Kennedy.
no, John F. Kennedy was
That
way
was
after.
our time.
Yeah.
But way back then,
Mm-hmm.
there were 3 guys. Henry Clay was one of them. George something, but it wasn't George W. Bush or George Bush.
No.
And then another guy, Adams something. One of them was neutral. One was for the South, which was Henry Clay, and the other one was for the North, which didn't want slaves.
Yeah, didn't want slaves at all.
So it wasn't a president even first.
No.
It was.
But she asked which president.
Yeah, which president? Yes,
Yeah,
Abraham Lincoln. But,
Yeah, that was easy.
yeah, but what was the other president that agreed with Abraham Lincoln? That isn't talked about that much.
Rather Ulysses S. Grant, because he was on our side.
Yeah, on
and
the
he was
North.
president.
Yeah.
So it had to be him.
Yeah, him and the JFK.
That's her.
Yeah,
That's-
our time. Yeah, that's our time. And
You
Jeff.
said right after.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's not very talked about.
no.
Which John F. Kennedy's talked about a lot.
His
lot
father
more-
isn't.
A lot more than Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, yeah. But John F. Kennedy's father isn't really talked much. It's usually about him and his and his son, but it's not talked about his grandfather, John F. Kennedy, the first John F. He.
There's only one John F. Kennedy president.
Brothers, but they weren't president.
Yeah. But I'm saying that out of the Kennedy family, he became president. But did you know he was Irish American?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you
Just
know
like-
why his dad didn't go for presidency?
Why?
because he was afraid that because he was so involved with both sides that America would thought that would be treason. So he had his son.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. But yes, this is my nephew Alan. No, he is not my son.
Oh, if you got any, no, I'm not gonna.
No.
I was gonna say something.
Be nice.
If I'll just whisper it. Just joking around, you know.
I know yes, my nephew is very smart. Don't ever let them take away your freedom
of speech.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I think what?
The creation of the Federal Reserve by Jackson destroyed us.
Yeah,
Kinda did.
Yeah, it did.
And there is a national
banks
bank.
Runs this country. Yeah.
It's a money interest. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why we gave $20 billion to Israel this year.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah, it is.
Taking care of our homeless veterans and lower class. I work 60 hours a week. I still can't afford a house. The billionaires are paying taxes while I work myself in a bank. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because they fool. Like,
see, I believe
it's kind of ironic because
I believe that the billionaires, like the multi-million billionaires like Beast and all of them, yeah,
they ain't paying no taxes.
The IRS needs to be knocking on their door because this ain't right. You shouldn't be working that many hours and you can't even afford a home. No, that's not right. That's not right. Donald Trump needs to do something.
How much do you make an hour?
Hey.
No, I mean, really. I mean, if you spend
60 hours
a day,
15,
yeah,
because that's the usual minimum wage. 15.
Yeah,
salary. I only make 27 a year.
Yeah, but Mom, we can afford a house. He can't. That's not right. You need.
I'll be right back.
That is not right. You make that much, and you work that long. No, you should be able to buy a house and a car. All that money is going to. Yep, exactly. How do you guys feel about Trump?
I love him.
I love Trump. I do. I like him. I do.
He's the only president that sent me $1,400 twice just because I was an American who paid my taxes. Right on, dude.
He needs to send the IRS to the billionaires. That's what he needs to do.
If you make a minimum wage of $15 an hour.
Okay.
So I did.
And he worked 60 hours. No, 60, not 16. He worked 60.
I said, yeah, I'm bad. 60 times 15.
Yeah.
Would be 900. Now I times that by 365 because that's how much a year is.
Yep.
Well, there's only 52 weeks. You get paid every week. 60 hours every week.
Yeah.
So
it's 52 weeks a year.
So then you would be making. So you would have.
See, look.
46,800.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you should be able to get a house.
No.
Or at least a down payment. I mean, I pay for an apartment. That's the cheapest in area. Oh my gosh. I'll be finding a cheaper area, honey. If it's that. Right on about that. I pay twice that? Alex!
Dang.
And you have your own business. Oh my gosh. I love your mother for saying that. She loves you too, Alex. I want my kids to grow up in a household like I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I would too. But yeah, I would definitely move to Missouri because it's the cheapest place and you can actually get a house.
Question. I think we already. Oh yeah.
The bankrupt state.
Yeah, it's
That in Illinois.
Yeah, the show me state.
yeah.
Show me the money.
Yeah,
then.
show me what? Show should show you $5? $5? Okay.
$5.
Everywhere.
Yeah. It's like
Texas, that's where you want to go.
no.
Mhm.
No.
I'm a native Texan.
I know you are,
We're
mother.
an endangered species.
I want my kid. You know what? I 100% agree with you. No, I meant right on for your mother on the from Trump.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
I know, right? Oh, thank you. I don't know what he said. I don't know what Johnny Boy said, but thank you.
Johnny John.
But
yes,
this is my nephew. Say hi, Alan.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yes.
Well, I would never do such thing.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
What?
You know that means hello. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Do they speak German?
Do they speak German?
Who?
No.
Who?
No. No. 9. 9. That is the only one I know.
9.
9 means no.
I could say one a Spanish word,
And
but
I don't know
the
if this
second
is
one-
Chinese or Philippines. Como no sai means no shit.
Daddy.
I could say a word. Ay caramba.
I
means
speak
hot
German
day,
very
but other
fluently.
word.
Oh,
What
wait.
beavers make?
I was not trying to offend you, Alex. I'm sorry. I did not know that. I did not know you speak German very fluently.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry. Right on. I love you.
That's a hard language. To
Yes,
learn.
it is. And
It's a very,
it's
it's a
very
very-
scary
it's a
language.
very, how do you say it? Not,
You haven't.
It's very
said
stern.
then.
it's a very self, I don't know how to say
Learn
it.
the Korean out. The
Very,
North Korean Korean
disciplined.
alphabet.
It's a very disciplined
Yeah.
language.
You think German's scary? It's got the funny words.
Yeah, no, just the way they say it. Just
It's the way they
Oh,
talk.
it's like, oh.
That's what most dogs, police dogs,
Listen
are
to.
trained
German.
with. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Alright,
that's all right. LOL. I've
learning-
been learning since I was very young.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I can absolutely agree. German is very complex. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
You think
And when
that's-
you get mad, when a German person gets mad, I will be the first one to run out the
My
door
mother-in-law.
and I wonder why.
because
Germans gave
it
me PTSD already.
it scares me. Okay.
I wonder why they gave me PTSD. Oh, World War II. What? Who said that?
I mean, when they tell their kids 9, it's like
Oh,
I gotta go.
I love you, Alex. Sleep tight, baby.
I love
see
you.
y'all.
Sweet dreams. I'll see you in the
Peace.
morning, baby.
I love you, baby.
Also pray for me so cramps go away after track.
Oh,
Yes.
your head's been cramping?
Yeah, he said he's been hurting.
Eat a banana. in
Eat a
the morning,
banana.
Or take one with you.
Guys,
You need more potassium.
keep my nephew in prayer, please, so
Love
he
you.
gets a good night's sleep and he does really good at track. So far, he's doing good. As a thrower,
He's a thrower.
let's just pray that that he'll get better. I can honestly agree. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I've been in a restaurant where German people would come in and they would order and they would talk and man, it'd make me cringe every time. and a lot of people would kind of get upset, and it's like, it's not my fault. I love German people. I love all people. It's just their tone. It's not what they say, it's their tone. And when you are in a room when there's a lot of people talking, yeah, I don't care what tone it is, it's creepy. It scares me. I'm a big baby, okay? I'm a big baby. And a lot of people think I'm just weird. And yes, I do love kids movies. My favorite movie is VeggieTales.
Oh.
And my other favorite movie is Barbie and the Care Bears and Ice Age, Despicable Me, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I love them all.
All cartoons.
I can't name all the cartoons because yeah, I have a lot of them. And I watch all the Christian cartoons. Just cartoons general for kids. That's me. That's my alley. Do I still go down the play aisle in Walmart where all the baby dolls are and stuff? Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yep. And if it was up to me, I would have a baby doll right now and play with it. I'm still a kid at heart. I am. I'm not. I'm learned to accept it. What?
I'm gonna beat you to the inch of your life.
For what? Yeah. I am. I'm a kid at heart. And I love baby dolls. I love Barbie. I love kids' toys. I love kids' movies. Anything. It makes me feel good. It reminds me of what I need to learn. Like Barbie, it shows me that it gives me that little boost that it reminds me, hey, look, Kathy, you might be different than anyone else, but you still matter and you can still make a difference. Mom, knock it off. See, this is what I deal with. Mother! Look, this is my mom. That right there. That's my mom!
Look how cold my hands are.
Mom, what happened?
Cold hands, warm heart.
No, that means you got... Mom, you need to go to the doctor.
Oh my God, let's go, Gabby.
Mom! That's my mother. I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world.
Probably couldn't get much anyway.
Mom!
Oh God, Gabby, I am a little old.
You're not that old. Oh, yeah. Banana are definitely good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that. Yes, they are. German and the Chinese could be saying, I love you, but if sounds like they're fighting. Yeah, it does. It really does. When they're talking, it's like, oh, do I need a battle for war or do I need a battle for love? Which one? I love you in German is Ich, Lish, Dish. Try saying that. Wait. Ich, Lidis, Dish. What? How do you say that?
How do you say this, Katie?
I
love you in German.
Yeah. How do you say that, Katie? Is it I?
Dish.
What?
Leiby dish.
Leidy dish?
Leiby dish.
Leiby dish.
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 Dish. Okay, she speaks better German than I do. Leidy bitch. Whatever.
That sounded nasty.
Yeah, no, I sorry, German. I'm sorry, Germany. I'm sorry. I love you. Did you see my channel? No, you did not.
It's on YouTube. I'm TikTok.
Oh. Butthead. I love you.
I love you.
I love you too.
It's getting cold.
Are you
outside,
leaving?
Man.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
You can pin a night if you
Yeah. You can sleep right here.
Okay. I'm gonna go get my jammies.
want. What?
Let me go get my jammies.
Okay.
Yeah, but not gonna probably fly too well.
Oh, my tummy.
What's your favorite Barbie?
Malibu.
No.
I like Malibu.
My mom likes Malibu. Mine is the more country. It is.
Barbie Joe.
Ow!
Sorry.
What the heck?
Barbie Jean, come right here now. I'm just joking.
That's my mother. No, my sister had an Olympic one.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
see,
yeah,
I used to have that one.
I remember those.
And those are cool. Beef ladings, simple. What? What the heck, Alex? What are you saying?
You know what? When I was little and had a Barbie, their arms and legs just did like this.
Yep.
And they had real short hair, and they had wigs that you could put on them.
Yes, I
They
remember
always walk
seeing.
like this, and they're on there.
Yeah. You
They
can only
really
move their head
special.
so far.
Special. But, and you put wigs on them, and
Yep.
oh, they had the prettiest lipstick.
I know. I love. Oh.
That was a long time ago.
Mine is yeah, the country one. Wait, what? Beef lit. I don't like German. That word, that's a little scary. I didn't know what that meant. Oh, really? That's cool. I love Barbie. I love anything that, like, all the movies. I used to have all the movie collection until someone stole them. Yep. Stole them and pawned them. Yep. Oh yeah, Barbie. Yeah, there's like, there's last time I checked, there was 200 movies. That was when I was like a teenager. But there might be more movies. Excuse me, I had a little burp. But I'm not for sure. That was that was crummy of them to steal it. Yeah, I know. They stole it because they could, and they knew it was the quickest way for them to get their habit. Yep. That's why a lot of people, some people say I'm too harsh on people that do drugs and stuff, but this is the way I look at it. When you become 18, you know the difference between right and wrong, good or bad. And when you have a habit, any habit, it doesn't matter, drugs, alcohol, tobacco, any habit is a habit. But you're not telling me that you don't know what you're doing.
Nobody ever said they didn't know what they're doing.
In life, when you go up, you're like, do I steal this or do I steal this? No. I'm sorry, no. If you're gonna steal, you're gonna steal. no matter what's in front of you or not. If you go somewhere and say, you know what, I'm going to go over here and steal this out of this, you're going to do it. So, I mean, like, I don't condone what they do, but I don't hate them. That's what a lot of people around here don't like. They want you to condemn them, kick them when they're down, just be a bear to them. And I'm not. I'm a mother hen. So I mother them. I give them food. I give them shelter. I do everything like a mother would do to a child. I do to them. Because they're someone's children. When I look at them, I don't see, oh, look, he's a drug addict. Let's just kick him out. No, I see someone that has been broken 1,000 different ways.
They're trying to mask the pain.
Yeah, and
to forget.
And my opinion on that is, you want to help them, then you need to help them fix up here and right here, because until you can fix up here and up here in their heart, it doesn't matter how many times you tell them, let's go to rehab, let's do this. You can put them in rehab and they're still going to relapse. But until you can get their mental stable enough, they're not going to stop relapsing. And no one really cares. No one really wants to do that. Nobody wants to outstep their box. Nobody wants to say, you know what? Let's take these drug people and these addicts over here, and let's take them off the streets and put them in rehab that deals with mental behavior. And let's see how many of them relapse. It won't be nearly as high as if you just take them off the streets and put them in rehab and ship them right back to the same place you took them out of. That will be higher than the ones you help mentally. Because after you help them fix mentally and in here, the chances of them relapsing are a lot lower than the ones you just take off the streets, go them through the system, and spit them back out. That is heartless. That is what America is becoming. You want to help the mental health? Then you know what? Come on, billionaires. Come on. Come on, trillionaires. Come on. You say you want to help mankind? You want to help our country? Come on. Build more facilities so they can take people off of Skid Road and put them there so their mental and their soul can be worked and helped. And let's see how many people you save. Or you can be a coward and a snake and hide behind your so-called fake badge. Let's see. Let's see who answers the call. Our mayor and governor won't let new business come into our city. They want to make our town like Florida for the retirement. Yeah, that's why they're not letting more jobs come in. But they complain because there's too many people asking for help. Really? Really? You say there's too many people in your county asking for help, but there's not enough places for them to work or get food. And you're complaining. I don't know. Maybe let jobs come in, put jobs here, and actually keep them here in the United States? Maybe that will help. Did you think of that? Yeah, you did. But do you care? No. Because if you really cared, you would bring in more revenue for the work. You would bring in more places for people to get off of drugs. You would bring in more mental health. But you don't. So you can care less. Because it's not affecting you. It's not coming out of your pocket. So you can care less. But then you turn around and you complain about there's not that many help.
Sorry, do you need that one?
No.
Hey.
I mean, come on, people. If you're going to complain because there's too many people knocking down your door asking for help, I don't know. Maybe you should try getting off your ass and doing your job. Bring in more jobs. Bring in more places to help people get off of drugs and alcohol. And stop complaining. You know. I mean, come on. If you're going to turn around and complain about not having enough help, right? I mean, come on. It's a no-brainer. Come on. But we are talking about Texas County. So, there you go. Did you watch the most recent one in the theater? No, I haven't seen that one yet, but I've been wanting to see it. Your live has 5 likes. Wow. Yes. Thank you. I'll own up to having some bad habits. Drinking is the devil. That's what I've put onto myself. You can't help someone who don't want to be fixed. I run with Christ and he knows me better than anyone. Amen. That's right. No, you're right. But until we can step outside of our comfort zone and try to help them, we really won't know. I can tell you right now, from how long I've lived in this town, the people here, it's going to take God to fix them. Because they just gave up. He's always with me, but I do need to take the first steps. Yeah. I'm going to have to head out in a minute. It was really lovely to see you tonight, Kathy. Same here, Alex. Are you all right? Are you safe where you're going to go? Preach. Amen to that. I mean, seriously. In my town, they've given up. They've given up. They think that not everyone is going to see them for who they are. They're just going to see their past. And a lot of people are like that in my town. They'll see the past instead of the person. I am doing okay. Yeah, I am going to head into bed. All right. I love you, Alex. I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow. You know, I have a friend I mean, I still call him friend, but I don't know what he calls me. But I call him friend. His name is Dustin William Wells Jr., the third. When we were kids, he was always the boy that everybody, all the girls wanted to know. And all the boys wanted to be like him because he was strong, you know, that's just how he was. And the very first time I met him was actually in a sad way. His sister, Tori Wells, and her friends, I stood up for a kid on the bus. And they waited until my back was facing away from them. I didn't see him come up behind me. And they jumped me. They beat me. They should have gave me trauma of some, a physical. And they did. They busted my lip, bloodied my nose, gave me 2 black eyes, and bruises all over. And all I could do was cover my face as best I could and cover my stomach, you know. And they were just, waylaying me, hurting me. And I'm screaming. And I hear him tell him, hey, stop. And then I hear my mom. And I see her out of the corner of my eye before they hit me. And I see her, and I see a bat. But after that, I don't see anything. I'm out. I just blacked out. But I could still hear. And I heard my mom chase them down the street and calling them every name, chase Tori Wells to her house that was literally right across from me. And my mom went up to her house and said, your daughter just jumped my daughter. And my daughter's laying unconscious in the road because of your daughter and her friends. And the pastor of the church I used to go to was there too, trying to get the girls off of me. And they even told her mom and dad. And her dad whipped her, good. And then her mom got a hold of her. And that's when I met Dustin. Well, that's how I met Dustin for the first time that I can remember. And I wasn't afraid anymore. Because he was my hero. That's how I saw him. And he always will be. But he faces addiction too. And so I asked God to help me say goodbye to him. Because I know one of these days I'll probably get a phone call or I'll look in the newspaper and I'll see that he OD'd and they couldn't revive him because of his addiction. So I asked God to help me say goodbye. So when I do see in that newspaper, it's not going to hurt. It's going to hurt, yes. But I won't collapse. I won't lose a part of me, you know? And, you know, a lot of people say that's cruel. A lot of people say that means I give up on them. No, I don't give up on them. And I will never give up on Dustin William Wells. I will always leave room I will always be cheering for him. And I will always ask God to save him and to show him how important he is. I will always. That is not what it means. What that means is I'm no longer waiting for the pain to come because I know it's going to come. One day, some way, somehow, that's going to happen. And I know that. What I'm doing is I'm lessening the burden of pain. I'm saving my heart from breaking. But does this mean I stop loving him? No. No. Does this mean I stop praying for him? No. No. I still love him. I still pray for him. I ask God to pray for him. I ask God to pray for his enemies, to have mercy. That's not what it means. It just means it's gonna hurt, but I will not fall because of it. That's what that means. It does not mean I stop caring about him, because that will never happen. Never. Even in death, I will love him and care about him. Because in all reality, he really did not have to stand up for me in any way, ever. But he did. More than I can count. And for that, I will always be grateful to know him and to love him, even if he will never, ever say my name ever again. That will never die. So that's how I look at anyone that has a problem. Because that's how I love. That's how I learn to cope with my feelings. Does it mean that I'm weird? Probably does. Okay. But you only get one life. You can either live it by fear of what people might think about you, or you can live your life and know that you matter no matter what. And that's what I'm learning to do. I am a mother hen, and I will always be a mother hen. And I thank God every day that I'm a mother hen. I will always love you. And I will always pray for you. I'm not a monster. And I never will be. Just because my family has a black aura, it doesn't mean I'm that. I'm choosing to walk in the light. Am I perfect? No. Hell no. Do I want to be perfect? No. I saw what perfect does. No. No. I'll be me. And you know what? That's enough. Being who I am is enough. So listen when I say, the material stuff can be replaced. You cannot. You are one of a kind. And you are the light in this world of darkness and evil. You are the light that God put in this earth. You want to know why I say that? Because it's true. The day your heart started beating is the day you became God's light in this world. So am I against abortions? Yes, I am 100%. Am I going to make some people mad with that? Yep. And that's okay, because I still love you. And so does Jesus. I believe that every life has a purpose. Whether you see it or not, it still matters. We still count. So yes, I am 100% against abortion. But that is just my opinion. That's how I feel. I love you, Kathy. I hope you have a good night. You too, Alex. I love you too. Love you, Kathy. Giving up is an easy way out. Stay with God. Run with Christ. You're a badass for standing up for someone weaker than you. I bet you half of those bullies didn't survive. What was his name? Justin? No, Dustin. No, actually, those bullies, no, they're still alive. They are still alive, yes. But they don't look good. They don't. I'm 39. And they're around my age. And because of all the drinking they did when they were younger, and all the Vicodin and Xanax and all of that, it took the toll on them. It really did. It made them look like, what? And a few of them are my age. And you cannot tell by looking at them, because it finally caught up to them. What they did to their body when they were younger, it caught up to them. And it just makes me go, what? Okay. Because there's a picture, there's two pictures on there of me. One of them was when I was 19, and the other one was when I was 20. I just turned 20. And me now. There's really not that much of a difference, because I don't do manual labor, and I never did drugs or alcohol or smoke. I just smoked cigarettes. Did I get drunk? Yes, I've been drunk before. I'm not going to lie. Yes, I have. A couple times. But my bullies did it nonstop. But I stopped. And I see him today, and it's like, whoa. When I mean, it kind of reminds me of what my mom used to say. Whatever you do now, it's going to catch up to you when you're a little bit older. And it caught up to him. Yeah, it still, I'm like, okay, bye. Okay. I wasn't I mean, I knew they're going to look different. I mean, everybody looks different when they grow up. They do. But I didn't think, that big, but yes. Yeah. Like, I'm still just like, how? Because I was around the same people they were, and it's just, it's true what they say. If you're young and you drink constantly and you do all that, yeah, it's gonna catch up. But I never really, kind of, because I never, I really didn't, I mean, I was a good girl. I was. But still, it still shocks me of how big of a difference from someone that parties all the time to someone that does it just wow. Wow. You literally got beat down and it never stopped you from being yourself. You are a strong woman. There should have been more Dustins. It sounds. I know. I know. Yeah. Pills have been hash on my family as well. I hate to go back, but that is exactly met. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Yes. Kids are cruel. They mind their parents. Just know you have a good heart. Oh, thank you. Yeah, kids are cruel. Yeah, they are. And in my town, it really did. If you didn't play the sports, you were looked down on. You really were. It was horrible. But see, I wasn't the only one that got bullied. They also did it to the other families as well. There was a couple other families that got bullied a, a, as bad as me. It was horrible. If you knew one of the rich families, you were okay. But if you didn't have the name brand clothes, that was it. That's all it took. If you didn't have the name brand clothes and you didn't play one of the sports or become a cheerleader, heaven help you. That was my school. And there are some times that I don't feel like I'm a strong person because all of that has done trauma to me. I have PTSD, but it's not just from bullying. See, I'm also a survivor from domestic violence, not once, but twice. He never hit me physically, my ex-husband, but he would bully me mentally. And March 8th, 2024, 12:01 is when our daughter, her heart stopped. That's when she died. Because I was under so much stress. And now if I have a baby, I'm severe health risk. I'll die. I have a better the way they said it was if I got pregnant now because of my age, 39, I would have a better chance of passing away. And anyone that really knows me and my family knows all I've ever talked about and prayed about was being a mama and a wife, but being a mother first. And knowing that if I did, I could die, to me, that's the worst news they gave me. Other than, oh, you have cancer. That would be the second. But no, I don't have cancer. I'm just saying, but the worst news they gave me, besides them telling me she's dead, was that if I did, I wouldn't, the likely of me making it full term alive would be a lot lower. And I'm 39. And I do. Sometimes I cry when I'm in the shower. I cry because, I was a mom. No, did I have my baby? Now, no, my baby had to go to heaven. The point was, I'm still a mother, whether I had it vaginal or not. I am still a mother, and I miss her. And being a high risk pregnancy, that hurts. That really does. Because all I want is to be a mother and to be a wife. So I can show God that I can raise a child in your name. I can raise a child to be good and kind and not filled with evil. But to also show them that I'm not useless. I can help too. I can make a difference too. I know God hears me, but my question to God is, does he know me? And a lot of people say, yes, he knows you. And other people say, yeah, he knows you, but why would you ask that? That's stupid to ask that. Because I want to know. God says to ask, and you shall receive. Kids are cruel. You are a strong person. Mental abuse is, yeah. I'd rather be punched than have, lingering trauma and that's what I have. I'm sorry you went through that. Only 4 years younger. Wow. Let it all out. You are not useless. I know. But that's what I go through. That's my struggle. That's my inner battle. And a lot of people are like, you have way too many problems. You just need to talk, or you need to listen, or it's like, I'm a person too. Yeah, I have trauma, okay? But trauma doesn't just go away, and it doesn't just stop not being trauma. I have too much baggage. That's why I'm alone. That's why God hasn't sent them. And it's like, are they right? Do I have too much trauma? Is that why I'm alone? Is that why I can't find someone that matches how much I love God and matches who I am? It's a constant fight. But I have to take a step back, and I remember David and Goliath. David was one man. One man. And he made a difference in this world. He took down a giant that laughed at him, called him every name in the book, told him how worthless he was. I mean, just what people do to me was done to David. And with God, he made a difference. If that one little boy, that one man, can move a giant, why can't I find my Adam? Because God says there is an Adam for every Eve, and every Eve there is an Adam. Like there's an Adam for every Eve for an Adam. So where's mine? When do I finally get to put Goliath down? Or is that my curse upon the world? That I have to carry it. See, it's stuff like that. That's what my brain goes think while I'm sleeping. Yeah, you gotta address it. Yep. That's what my brain goes through. And it doesn't stop. I'm glad it stops for some people, you know. It doesn't with me. It's like my brain is on the flight mode is so high it doesn't have an off button. I wish it did, but it don't. It's always on. It's just like it's on a constant loop. But when I'm in church, that's when it goes kind of quiet. Doesn't stop. It's still there, trust me. It's just God puts it where I don't hear it. But when the minute I leave that church, right back, I can hear it. Yes, you have trauma. Yes, you have been abused. Goliath is your curse. It's always going to be a fight. But you have something no one else has. And what's that? You are pure. Okay, you're gonna have to break it down for me because I'm confused. What do you mean by pure? Break it down to me. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. But please explain what do you mean by pure? Because that can mean three different things. So what do you mean by pure? Please explain. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Are you there? You talking about pure of heart? Pure in spirit, pure in heart, and pure of mind. Oh. I mean, pure of heart and pure of spirit, yeah. But I don't know about the second one. No, sorry, no, not the second one. The third one, the pure of mind. I've never heard it put like that before. I mean, I've heard people say I have the pure of heart, yeah. But the way you put it, that I really like that. Thank you. And thank you for explaining. Where are you from? I've been on here for 2 hours. I don't know if anyone is gonna really watch my this, but whoever does, just please know that you matter. And this world does need you in it. No matter what. Wow. Where's that at? Because in this world, you're going to have a lot of people try to tear you down. Hey, Galaxy. Hey, Kathy, I'm back. How are you, honey? But just remember that you belong to an amazing Father that loves you just the way you are. And I'm so proud of all of you. I love you guys so much. And Galaxy, if you miss on what we were talking about, you can just go back and watch it. Pure of mind to me means you. Me. Huh? Why do you say it like that? I like that. Wow. I really like that. Sorry, didn't complete that. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. But I'm just I just want everybody to know that they are loved and they are always welcome here, no matter what. And I got to get off here, guys. Oh, it's 10:01. I got to take my medicine. I was supposed to take it at 9. But I'll be okay. Kathy, if girl shows up in the next live and proves he's had pure intentions, could you give him? Yeah. We love you, Kathy. Good night. Good night. I love you guys. I will be on here tomorrow. Probably around love you, Kathy. Sleep well. I love you too, Galaxy. Remember, guys, if you can't donate to my GoFundMe, it's okay. Just share my GoFund. Like, comment, and share. I love you. And welcome home. And I got your 6. If you're in the military or armed forces, you'll know what I mean. Good night, Alex. I love you. Thank you for doing a live. You're welcome. I'll do one tomorrow. Good luck to everybody. But before I get off here, I'm going to say a prayer. If you want to pray with me, you can. If you don't, it's all right. Father God, I come to you as a humble servant. Lord, I thank you for each and every one of them. I thank you for their enemies. I thank you for my enemies. God, I thank you for each and every person that you have put in my life or you had me come across. And Lord, no matter how many people you put in my life, I pray that they all come to you, Father, that they let you know that you are important and you are the one God that will never leave us and only God that will love us. Even in death, you will love us. Lord, I thank you for all of them. I thank you for my family. I thank you for my animals and my nephew. Thank you, God, for putting the people you have put in my life. And I thank you for all of them. And Lord, thank you for never giving up on me and never throwing us away, even when we are hard on ourselves. Thank you for being our light and our strength. And may your love and your wisdom be with us in all of our ways. And thank you for my church family. Be with them right now, Father God, because you know what they're battling with. You know what Satan's thrown against them. God, I ask you just help them see you, God, and let them live your vows and your love be shed. And thank you with the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And God, do you see me? And do I make you proud? In Jesus' name, amen. Good night, guys. I love you. My dad was in Iraq during the war. Are you all right, honey? Amen. Thank you. Galaxy, are you okay? I'm here, baby. Yes, I'm all right. He is a veteran. Amen. I'm proud of my dad. I am too. Tell your dad thank you for serving us. I'm very proud, Alex. Me, Alex, and everybody on here is very proud that your dad served our country. Thank you. I love you guys. I've been on here for 2 hours. You mean the world to me. Good night. remember, Alex, if you can do it, I'll try to do it. If you need help, text 988. But if you're somewhere that you can't do 988, then text 211. And remember, you matter. I'll see you tomorrow.